we were pretty much doing all we could just to keep up with the waterfowl too. To branch into another market was a big decision. And then the prototypes and the testing started.
Our philosophy behind the turkey choke is the same philosophy behind our stud system, but we needed to find a way to implement it to be more targeted for turkey hunting specifically. It's a very different field of hunting.
Code Black Turkey, we did go with constriction, because if you have something that stays in one spot, constriction can work very well for you.
As much fun as that was, I just wanted to put that bird down.
Roughly 56, 57.
56, 57 yards, Code Black, TSS number 9.
Those carryover guys that waterfowl hunt mostly will turkey hunt as well, and they're avid. They just want to get out there and get a bird, one shot, one kill, because that's really all they can do, you know, and they need to be confident that what they have and that whole combination is going to work. That's the thing with a turkey hunter. He's going to pattern a gun. Most waterfowl hunters take it from the sporting goods store right out to the field. They don't even try to shoot it.
As with almost all of our steel, we only use 17.4 pH stainless. We go through a American steel broker that only deals in US made steel.
As we go through here and taper, we put these steps in there. And that gives the wad kind of a chance to kind of step itself back away from the shot as it's going through.
But it was a good move for us. It was a challenging move, continuously challenging. For, you know, the ammunition coming out now, some of it, they've changed the rules. It used to be a guy goes to the field and he's got ammunition shot sizes 4, 5s, or 6s for turkey hunting. Now they've got it to 9.5, which is smaller than that's smaller than the bird shot that we used to have years and years ago. It's the smallest I've ever seen. So that means, oh, well, maybe our holes are a little big because they can go through. So we need to check that. Do we need to modify that so that the ammunition's not being able to go out the holes, you know, and we're still keeping that tight pattern and not messing with what we had, but yet still make that slight little adjustment just so we can accommodate that teeny, tiny, small shot size.
Yes. That felt good. Yeah, it felt good. That is a beautiful bird, that tail.
You couldn't just make it universal, like one size fits all. It had to be dialed in for each weapon because the back boring on the barrels are different, and sometimes you'd think, oh, tighter's better, but you can't like neck something down that's a 715 down to like a 650 and expect it to perform. That's a huge step. So with our separating rings, we do use constriction in our turkey tubes. It allows it to easily, gradually get into that heavier constriction, which is between 665, 675, depending on what brand tube it is.
Were you nervous when y'all officially launched them, or did you know, like...
I wasn't nervous, no. Mm-mm.
You knew that
I knew what they did. They worked.
Everything was trial and error because we wanted to put the most perfect thing out there that we could. And of course, that all changes, as I said, per gun, per ammo. Every year, ammunition companies are coming out with all kinds of new variations to their ammo. And the first thing we do is try to grab it up and go test it again to make sure that we're still on track and making sure that people are still going to get what we say they're going to get when they purchase a tube.
Got him.
Those bars then get fed into our CNC lathes. The lathes turn them down on two-sided process. The first side, it does the end that you'll see sticking out of the barrel. The second side does the threading. The side 2 machine will put in all of the separating rings as well as the external threads for it to fit in the barrel. They go to the mill where they get their canoe porting, and then they come back to our station here, product beautification and deburring.
It breaks them like nothing else out there. They just go poof and gone. You know.
Our hunters, end users can be confident that Patternmaster is reanalyzing every year to make sure that what we've already made for them is still going to continue to work year after year. No matter what ammunition or gun they choose, if they switch or they don't. We're going to make sure it's going to still function just as well as it did when we first introduced it into the market.